What's up, everybody? My name is Gabe, and today I'm going to teach you 7 of what I find are my most useful shortcuts in Premiere Pro.
Got muscle, got muscle, you got muscle, got muscle, got muscle, got muscle, got muscle.
Number 1 is JKL. Number 2 is going to be Option Delete, which is Ripple Delete. Number 3 is going to be Command K. Number 4 is Q and W, which is Ripple Trim Edit to your playhead. Number 5, what's number 5? Number 5 is F, which brings the clip in your sequence to your source monitor. And these last two are actually custom shortcuts, and I'll teach you how to do that. It's very simple. But number 6 is N, which is match frame from source monitor into your clip. And I'll show you that. I know it sounds weird. Number 7 is Command R, which for me, like I said, it's a custom shortcut. Command R brings up speed and duration. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. I want to shout out Lieu. He kind of wrote a blog on 26 tips and tricks in which I reference all the time, every time I edit. Matter of fact, these shortcuts kind of come from there too. I'm gonna link his blog in the description and in his video in the description. But yeah, let's jump in this edit. So I'm gonna open up Premiere Pro, which should already be open to the video. And just to give you an idea of like what I was editing, here's a bit of the video.
This is home, where hip hop doesn't mean that you gotta rap. I know breakers who can hollow back on the bottle cap. Ain't saying who's getting up, but it's a lot of cats.
So you kind of get the idea of the style of video. But let's talk about these shortcuts. So the number one, or the first one, was JKL. Very simple. It's really just fast forwarding through your footage, the ability to fast forward through your footage, ability to stop it by pressing K, the ability to keep going pressing L, stop it again with K, and then reverse. So the whole time your hand is on the keyboard and you have your right hand freed up. You don't have to drag. Now I do drag whenever I have to go to a whole nother side, or a whole other further down, right? But generally it's kind of just looking for those cuts by pressing K, J, and L. All right. Okay, so adding an edit, right? So whenever you're going through your clips, you're selecting the specific moments that you might want to use in your rough cut. So in order to do that, you have to make edits in the clips, the original clips. So let's go to, I've already made some edits, and here's an example of a couple. So these are original clips that are pared down into specific moments that I like. Right, they're pretty short. This one's a little longer, but you get the idea. So this is a clip I haven't yet kind of messed with. And let's say that I want to add an edit there. I press Command K, right? So I'm using Command K. What you usually might do is you'll grab this guy, the razor tool, and then add the edit. It's the same exact thing, but you don't have to move your mouse to go over there. All right, so that's adding an edit there. And it looks like I already have marks here, so I'm just gonna use those marks. So anyway, I've made my Command K cuts, an edit here, and an edit there, right? So next, you want to delete these so you can move on to the next clip, right? You can press delete, but what I like to do is use Option Delete. And what Option Delete does is it not only deletes the trash that you had before that edit that you know you're not going to use, but it also like moves the footage into the clip before it, right? So look, boom. We're still in the same place, right? But it moved those clips back. All right, cool. So I'm also going to Option Delete here and do another quick one for you. So like I said, going through here, let's look for a decent spot. Like I said, I already got these marks here. And let's just say I want to cut there. So I'm going to do Command K. And you see how that clip is selected. The one that's highlighted white is the one that if you do Option Delete, that's the side that will actually be deleted. So I added another edit there because I know that's probably going to happen. Option Delete. So now I'm on my next clip. I mean, I guess this video is a lot about like really selecting and being more time efficient with your edits. let's say you want to do that even faster with the keyboard. All right. So let's say we're going through this one, and I kind of like his shoes on there. He's kind of dancing a little bit, right? And I know maybe like that's a clip starting there. Instead of doing Command K, and instead of doing Option Delete after Command K, you can just do Q to get there, to do it all. So all you're doing is at the playhead, wherever your playhead was, you're telling Premiere Pro that I want to delete everything that's behind the playhead, and I want to ripple delete it so I can move on. Right? So it deletes it and it moves it into the next clip. Super helpful. The only thing about Q and W, and so I can do W here. See everything behind the or after the playhead? That's W, right? W. Now you got your next clip. The only thing about Q and W, it really only works when you're dealing with the clip that only has one good moment, you know, one select to come out of that clip. So yeah, think about that. If you know that clip, that raw footage only has one moment, use Q and W. And you can find that out by, you know, JKLing through your footage and finding out, all right, does this have one or two moments? As a videographer, you're usually, you know, you're getting a lot of footage at sometimes. It's kind of hard to, you know, press record and, you know, stop recording at times. You know, you get better at it as you go, I'm sure. But yeah, that's one moment, and I want to pare that down to like just when everyone's clapping. So Q there and W there, and now we have our short little clip. The next one is F. And so what F does, we haven't really talked about the source monitor, but what F does is, let's use this last clip that we just edited, that we just selected, I guess. Let's say that we didn't really properly find the right moment that we wanted to edit, or maybe this guy. So let's press F, and that brings that exact moment in the sequence to the source monitor, right? And we're gonna do N, which is the next shortcut. It's the number 6, I believe. So let's say these kind of work in tandem, right? So F brings that exact moment from the playhead to the source monitor. Now from here, you can place your in and out points and bring those in and out points specifically to the start of this clip in the sequence. Now, let me show you what that's about. So let's say the in and out points here show the clip that's in the sequence. Let's say you want to change that. So maybe you want to start here, right? So you press I there. And what that'll do is that's going to take where that footage starts, and it's going to replace that where this footage starts. So you see a difference in the frames right here? So when you press in, you're marking, you know, where you want to start. Now you come down here. Sorry, when you press I over here. When you come down here, you press in to replace that footage. I'm looking at my keyboard because my mic is like right in the way. So in right there. And so you can see where these clips are matched up when I get to the start of this clip. Same clip, or same frame, same frame. So we keep on going forward. And of course, like that is it's not perfect, but the idea being like, as you go through your footage, and you get into your rough cut phase, you can make these slight tweaks in order to, you know, make the transitions better, make the video flow a little bit better. Oh, before we move on, custom keyboard shortcuts. Let me show you how to do that real quick. Because you might be like trying to press N on your computer and like it's not working. So Command, Option, and K to bring up your keyboard shortcuts. You can also, to get there, you can also press, go to Premiere Pro up here in the top corner, and then select keyboard shortcuts. So in order for you to make in match clip from source monitor, you want to go down here and type in source monitor. So you see here it says clip, it says replace with clip, and you see from source monitor. I have it assigned as in. Pick whatever keystroke you want to be that. All right, so it's pretty simple. You just see I can exit out of this one, select there, it's like blank, and you just type in whatever, whatever keystroke. It'll tell you if it's already assigned. So number 7 is clip speed and duration. And I don't normally modify my footage in the project pane. I usually just like to do it here by pressing Command R. And then pressing 20%. Now maybe this clip must not be like 59 frames per second. That's why it's kind of looking choppy and weird. But that's a quick way to not only adjust the speed and duration, but reverse speed. Okay, so now everything's backwards. And like I said, I use it a lot because some of my footage usually is slow motion. Let's try 40%. That might be better. What'd I do? Command R, 40%. Yeah, it looks a little bit more smooth. So yeah, and Command R, same thing. Go to keyboard shortcuts, and then go to speed duration, and then just select whatever keystroke you want. You can add a modifier, to make it like Command R or like Option R, whatever you like. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, listen, I appreciate you guys for coming through. Hopefully you learned something. I plan on giving back and doing more tutorials so that more people can learn, because it's a community, right? Like I might be doing something wrong and I'm gonna learn from someone that's on YouTube that posted a more efficient way to do something. So yeah, if you have any shortcuts that you like, or like that really save you time, post them in the comments, and let's see what else everyone else has to say. Thanks for coming by. I'll talk to you later. Peace.